Hello Mallards, it is Thursday and this afternoon I went to an online show called Assigned Earth at Birth, put on by a company called Intrapology, I think is how you say it. The concept behind this show is that it is an intergalactic anthropology consortium that studies different planets and assigns people to different places. And so what we watched was the person assigned to Earth reporting back about everything happening on Earth and the good and not so good aspects of it, and begging the person who was overseeing them to experience it because they have this view from where they sit in another dimension about it being, it's just so cute and quaint that they worry about things like money and gender. I mean, goodness, how adorable. And the person's like, you don't understand, you're not here. I have to live this all the time and it's crazy. And so over the course of the show, they have this conversation and then they actually have the opportunity to switch places, which I thought was interesting. And our anthropologist starts to realize that stuff maybe isn't so good at the Transdimensional Research Institute, which is what the place is called. And that maybe, even though Earth is terrible, it's nice to be involved with people and to experience things the way that humans experience things, and also that you have the opportunity to learn and grow and figure out things about yourself by experiencing things about this world. And it was largely a talking heads sort of show. They were doing a report in and kind of complaining back and forth. But the interesting thing is that this company is working on an interface that has the live stream, which was a Zoom. So we're watching them on the screen. And then it also has this control panel sort of thing where you make choices. So you choose what they're going to talk about next, or you have the anthropologist reporting in kind of make different decisions. And then let's say you choose for them to talk about climate change, then it has just an open prompt that asks you what are the problems with climate change, and you just type stuff in, and then the actor creates a rant based on what you typed into the prompt box. And I thought that was really neat. It was kind of a fun interactive element. So even though the show itself was just a live stream, couldn't speak to them, there was a bit of interaction, and it's almost a chat-like function, but not quite. So that was just an interesting way to do it. And I'd experienced a choices sort of thing before, kind of choose your own adventure online show. I've done a few of those, but a lot of them just directly over Zoom, not with a developed other platform. And I did have an enjoyable time. I'm excited to see what they do with chapter 2 of this project and how they grow, because I know that there are plans for other versions of it. And I will be curious to see how that grows and changes. It is a UK-based company, so they're dealing with a lot of UK-based things. And that was interesting too, because part of the presentation involved news broadcasts about the things that the anthropologist was talking about. And so it was kind of interesting for me as an American to see just a bunch of UK news broadcasts. And I will put a link down there to their website. If you follow along, I'm sure you'll find out if they remount chapter 1 or if you can go see chapter 2. And that is what I did with my day today. And I will see you tomorrow.